What's up, guys? Welcome to a special episode of the Hangout. This is my first episode here, hanging out with the guys, like I have been my whole life. Excited to see what we talk about for you guys.
Yeah. Here we are.
How was that?
So there's
unrehearsed.
No, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell that it wasn't rehearsed at all.
Yeah.
No, we're keeping it though. I like it.
Yeah.
You did a wonderful
keep
job.
it chill.
Yeah.
Horrible job,
So-
Zaddy.
Be clean.
As Zach said, his first episode,
Yeah.
our first guest.
It's me and the Schultz
First
boys.
guest. and
Yes,
my
that's
first-
my brother.
And my first time on a podcast, too, so it's not like I'm some
What?
ringer.
You're
Yeah.
not a fucking
Yeah.
professional?
Popping
No.
your cherry, man.
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm wearing the red.
And it will be
Pop
popped
it.
shortly because
Yeah.
it's hot.
It
It's
is
gonna be.
getting a little
It's
hot.
getting hot.
Yeah,
It
Especially
starts.
with
Yeah.
this, whatever.
Yeah,
We-
once we start eating those.
We should just jump right into that. It is Sunday. Now, I already got ripped for trying to do another Game of Thrones intro. Sorry.
Yeah.
But because it's going to be Wednesday when the podcast comes out, says Dan. But tonight,
It's a
in a
fact,
couple
though.
hours, below me is the season premiere of Game of Thrones. So,
Through and blow me. Was that an offer or what was that? But it's Wednesday, so this past Sunday.
right, so it was a great episode, right?
But you couldn't tell. Do we want to talk about outside first?
oh, yeah, I mean, we could, yeah.
Yeah. It's also snowing.
Yeah,
Heavily.
like 6 inches.
It's the middle of April.
April 15th.
Middle of
I'd
April.
say we'll throw in a picture of the outside, but we did that last time and it didn't make it.
I didn't know I was
Tech
supposed
guy.
to put. I didn't know I was supposed to put your mom's email. I thought us saying it was good enough.
No, we said we'll put the. You said I didn't think. I was like, you said I'll put the email right here,
I lied.
and I was like, oh,
Oh,
that's
it was April Fool's. That's
because
why.
I was like, that's a
Oh.
little weird, but I'll
Yeah.
go with it. If you want to put our first email.
I lied to you.
Speaking of that, we got a second email.
I sent
Last
you that.
night, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We got a second
Yeah.
fan email.
It's Game of Thrones
It's Game of
related.
Thrones related, so we can get into it.
But yeah, let's do it before those
Let's
wings
do
are
this.
ice cold.
Yeah. So Buffalo Wild Wings today has a Game of Thrones inspired wing. I'm guessing it's kind of hot. It's called Dragon's Fire, and we're gonna sit here and eat it for you guys.
Do you want to tell us why it looks kind of weird?
So they
Right,
only
it's
make bone-in wings for these because they're, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to be like
Yeah.
a dragon eating that
Yeah.
shit. And our little pansies over here refuse to eat wings on bones.
I just eat chicken breasts. I like white, dry meat. I don't eat
Dan
any.
Bones
won't
are
eat
disgusting.
anything
Nothing
on bone, like ham. He doesn't
I
like.
would like ham.
Right,
Yeah. On a bone, it's even worse.
Yeah, and then our bitch boy on the couch, he agreed with them. So please tell me that you guys aren't all like that, and let's get to eating these wings.
So, Douglas.
Yeah.
Douglas. cut
So
him
this
off
is
for
all
us.
good meat for you. Try to get some with some skin on it. I'm gonna be
And I don't like spicy food either, so we'll see how this
No,
goes.
not at all.
I'm gonna be a man. Here's paper towels for you guys.
I was gonna use his shirt.
That's fine. If he allows it, go for it. Apologies for any loud, disgusting chewing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. Oh yeah, they got a little bit of heat.
I previewed it a little bit. Ooh,
A lot of flavor, though. Not much heat, just a little bit of like a burn on the tongue.
I'm wondering.
It's actually. I don't know about that.
Fuck, it's getting hot.
It's getting fucking hot.
I don't know if you're getting a lot of skin with the sauce.
Oh, I'm eating the sauce.
I put the skin side down on my
We
tongue.
should have had Gavin here and have I ever showed you the video of him eating 10 the hottest wings? Have I ever shown you that video?
No.
He ate them in like a matter of 3 minutes.
told
and
us about
then
this.
Zero like reaction or anything. Like it was nothing. It was a sight to see.
I think these are less hot.
these
than
aren't hot at
blazing?
all, to be honest.
I don't know, it's sitting on my
Less
tongue
hot
pretty
than
good.
blazing? Yeah, I can smell blazing once they bring them out the kitchen.
I don't know. Try
I don't
one of
eat-
these.
I don't eat hot food. Oh, dude.
Here's the thing.
It's kind of burning though.
I had to touch all those wings and cut the meat off. I might have taken some sauce off. Take a bite of that. Be a man.
I'll lick the whole thing. I don't care.
Lick it.
Do it. Go.
Lick it.
Oh,
Ew, it was pretty gross. Mike, you gotta eat the one you just sucked on.
yeah, shit. We gotta give him one too. Here.
Oh,
Enjoy.
It's a little hot, right? We need a little sauce.
it's kind of hot. Pop's not gonna help it, but in my.
Oh yeah, it's gonna make it terrible.
Mm-hmm.
These are good though. I got us all flats, extra crispies, just the way I like it too.
Oh yeah, instantly worse. There's a.
Is
tear.
it hot? No.
Mike likes hot food.
Take a bite of this one.
I
Do you like
Suck
hot
on
food?
it like I did. Woo!
I'm a little bitch when it comes to heat, so I don't even want to be like, oh guys, it's super hot. It might not even be hot, but my mouth is on fire.
It's pretty hot. It's pretty good.
I'm tearing up, but
Give me a
it's
stir.
good.
Let me wipe my tongue
It
and
tastes
stir.
good, but
Give me one of them
Favorite Towies? There you go, big dog.
All right. We got a special episode. We got
What? I thought it was the whole
eating.
thing. We just eat it all.
Yeah, I'm
We're
just
gonna
saying.
eat the entire time.
Yeah, we're gonna eat the entire time.
No, we are. No.
Fuck.
They're hot, dude. Yeah, let's just
I told you it's a little hot. It's kicking off.
It's just
I'm
sitting
sweating.
on
Woo.
the- Okay.
Let's talk about that email while
I mean,
we're on
but
the.
granted, in the grand scheme of things,
It's
because
not blazing.
It's not hot at all.
No,
No, we've
Because
had.
I know that
We've had the 2 million Scoville. You
if
know,
that was actually hot, I would be.
hottest
Dick
wings.
crack.
It's not like. I mean, I was chugging milk after eating that.
Yeah, what was the one? Not the 2 million Scoville.
It's the Da Bomb. Oh no, it was.
no.
I have it downstairs.
the other one.
It was
And
hell
that
on
shit
earth.
was terrible.
Yeah.
I remember being like,
yes,
there
you guys
isn't
do
enough
that?
milk in the state.
Right. I hate milk, and I was chugging it. I was just.
Yeah. So that's not that bad, but it's enough where it's like, this kind of fucking sucks.
It's gonna linger for a minute. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Still lingering.
It's not
Yeah.
Malort, but it's...
You like
It
Malort?
lingers. Huh?
Malort, the alcohol?
I tried it last night for the first
I
time.
sent a Snapchat. I was drinking it yesterday.
How'd you like it?
It's terrible.
What
Do you
is
like
it?
Hennessy?
Huh?
Hennessy?
They did have Hennessy, but I didn't
Hennessy's
drink any of it.
fine.
No, I had
What's-
Malort because Michael's uncle
What is
Brian was like,
Malort, a whiskey or something?
I
think
think it's
so.
poison.
Yeah,
what-
it's gross.
It's terrible. So it's
Give me
like
another
made
napkin,
here.
please.
It's made here in Illinois, and
Is
it's just gross. Like going down, it was smooth, but it leaves maybe the worst aftertaste I've ever like tasted. It was just terrible.
Guys,
Are you guys gonna be okay?
no, you know,
I'm starting to heat up, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm burning up.
I've got a problem too.
Motherfucker, I can hear this fucking snot and like everything's coming out.
Condensation is
This
coming
kid's
out.
crying, dying over here.
It sounds disgusting. I'm like trying to get a thought
So, yeah,
out.
sorry for you viewers.
And they're like, oh, what the?
You know, the heat just loosens it all up, you know?
Oh yeah, it does 100%.
Did you lose your keys?
No, I
Where'd you
lost
go?
my wedding ring.
Oh.
Oh,
It's probably downstairs.
maybe it's not.
I don't know.
Did you lose that
It's
Buffalo Wild
somewhere.
Wings?
I take it off when I like cut meat and shit like that.
That's
and I
right.
took it off to. I put it in my left pocket all the time. I'll find it later. Sorry, I lost my ring.
Yeah, sorry. He's still
It's
gonna
in
go.
here.
Yeah, it's in here for sure.
Dude, some people. Josh takes his wedding ring off when he sleeps because it's uncomfortable.
Me too. I
I
take
go,
it off at all
the
times.
fuck is wrong with you?
Not married.
I only take it off when I like am eating wings, gonna get it dirty. I don't want it to get fucking
Or cutting meat, as you said.
Yeah.
right. Well, I'm not gonna cut raw chicken with it. I'm not gonna get sauce on it. I'm not gonna change a shit diaper in it. But I don't know where it is.
My lips are burning.
So
It's
those were hot. That was a fun segment.
yeah, that was good.
The email.
Can I get a sip of that water? I need water. Seriously, my lips are burning.
The email.
Yeah.
Did that come last night?
No, 3 days ago I saw.
Okay.
But I just checked the email and I was
Okay.
like, what is this?
So
Yeah, you pull it
I'll
up.
pull it up.
It's from your wife's brother,
Right.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
And it had some interesting proposals. Mine honestly wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
What he told me to do in the video, not bad at all. But for you, it's a little bit more.
Gag email.
Oh my god, you should. I
So
was
it
like,
says.
yeah.
I've never
It
seen
says
this.
episode idea. You guys should do a good 20 minutes doing either a Game of Thrones prediction or bets on the season, which I thought came yesterday because we just sent that Game of Thrones lives or dies for the final
Bracket
season
thing, yeah.
But it wasn't apparently. So bets on the season. Example being if Dany doesn't show her boobs, Dan has to show dress up like he's in the Night's Watch. Or
easy
if
peasy.
there's a happy ending, Brad has to shave his eyebrows on the podcast. Just a thought, still loving it all.
I'll take it.
Can I do the Night's Watch?
Mine's low risk,
Cosplay?
You have to
low reward.
come as one of the Night's Watch.
She
all
had
blacked
I
out.
heard she had a clause in her contract that if she denied it, she wouldn't have to get naked.
Daenerys?
Yes.
But she already is. She
Right,
has
but
it.
again, in a later season, she had
she doesn't do it anymore.
but she does.
Yeah,
She did it last season.
Yeah, she did last season.
Why? So what's the whole stick about it?
I think if she finds it distasteful, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It might not even be true. I just heard that to be a rumor.
But yeah, worst case, she shows them. I have to dress up a little bit. And if
We'll
there's
put
a
the plate of
happy
wings
end-
back here.
If there's a happy ending in Game
I
of
don't like that.
Thrones,
A happy ending as in sex?
I'm guessing
What?
so.
Okay,
I don't
there's
even
sex every other scene. Of course
Exactly. So
Zach,
Homeboy's
for another
eyebrows are getting
Zach,
shaved.
Zach started Game of Thrones yesterday.
Yesterday.
He watched the podcast and apparently listened, and he started.
And you're at where?
I woke up at like 10 yesterday, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get on board.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna
see if I can do it. So then I watched the first episode, and I was like, okay, this has some promise. Then I watched the second episode, and really liked it. And now I'm on season 2, episode 3. We just watched downstairs, but
So you're not making the finale. You're not making
No.
the final season live. That's
no,
for sure.
I'm probably everything's already been ruined. I think. I think I already know too much.
There's-
I don't think you know much.
There's a lot.
There's so
yeah.
much.
There's a lot.
But I think like a lot that makes what I already know. You know, it's like everything that I'm gonna find out.
Because
is
you
just,
did watch a lot when we would watch, and you're like, and you always said like, you know, I always remember you saying like you like the dragons and shit and Tyrion,
Yeah.
and you just never like dove in and started
Yeah,
from
well,
the
because
beginning.
the only shows I'm ever able to actually stick to are comedies. Because if it's something like
'Cause you have ADD.
story based, well, that and I can like kind of guess it too early. Like with like movies that like don't have like random comedy that I'm not able to guess, I find it boring because I'm able to, you know.
Yeah, and
kinda
this show
predict.
will keep you on your
Yeah,
toes.
in this
You
show it's
for
not
sure.
that case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because they're just ruthless and they'll just kill anyone off. Just 'cause.
yes, if you love
Exactly.
somebody, they're probably gonna die.
And that's what I'm excited for. Like literally, I'm just excited to see like the story go on. I'm not like excited to find out what happens, but just like kind of see like how crazy and ruthless they're gonna get with this because it's just like complete savage.
Yeah.
I love what's his name? Khal
Drogo,
Yeah,
Aquaman.
yeah. But you know what? You know what I was surprised at? That dude cut him. Right, that his homeboy cut him,
Yeah.
and then he was still like regarded as like his like first man, you know. I don't understand that.
the king, you mean?
He infects
The
him
call.
with his dirty ass blade, and then the Daenerys has to even speak to him again. That guy should be, you know, when he was like,
You're
"Oh,
saying
I don't
his-
speak,"
his-
or my Khaleesi doesn't, or whatever. I don't take orders from a Khaleesi.
You
That's
mean
the
this-
dude that cut
Right.
Khal, and it's just like, why isn't he beheaded already?
Because that's their whole culture is this like, you know, they battle each other for the thing, and
Yeah.
that's why their hair is so long because they've never lost their battles, and
Yeah.
you know, it's a survival of the fittest. I mean,
Yeah,
that's why
that is why.
it's just, you know, savage psychos.
And then you go out like that from an infection.
Yeah,
like a
shitty. Had to do it to him though.
Yeah.
Because what would he be? You know,
mean-
she needed to get that power and go beyond.
I was
he
kind of
need to
weirded
go
out
Aquaman.
when
Yeah, he need to
the
go,
one
dude.
lady was talking about pulling Daenerys' dead baby out, and she was like, "Oh, he was scaly and with wings."
Oh, you know, I
that?
do remember that. Yeah,
She
yeah.
goes, she's like, "Where's my kid?" And she was like, "I was the one who pulled him out, and he was scaly and had wings like a bat." And I'm like, "How much truth is there to that?" You know, because she.
I don't remember that. That's,
Yeah, that's she. Like when you find out that she wasn't supposed to re-enter the tent, no one was supposed to re-enter the tent.
Right.
So then she had to give her kid.
Yeah.
She's like, "Where's my son? I want to bury my son," or something like that. And then she's like, "I pulled him from your body. He was scaly and had wings like a bat." And I'm just trying to figure out, was there any truth to that, or was it just like her saying you're
You're the mother of dragons.
disgusting, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was more of like a.
But-
you're just. gross.
But how do you know?
I mean, in this world of magic, who
True.
knows?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
magic? When?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Uh,
That's what I like seeing.
When's the magic show up?
Are you being sarcastic so we don't tell him, or what?
Well, I know the magic.
No,
is
you
coming.
know instantly that the magic shows up.
Okay.
It's
No, there's dragons.
What?
Yeah.
What
I
are
didn't think I would see the dragon.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking ice zombies. The first scene is ice zombies.
Well, yeah, in the first
the first
season when she rises with those dragons, I was like, wait, I thought that you find out about these dragons in season 6
No,
or
the
something.
motherfuckers show
You
up
watch
right
them
away.
grow the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they're
awesome.
Just
dope.
watch him get big, like
They're
a
dope.
teenager.
I'm like, why does he have
son-
like these? Yeah.
Yeah, the one's a little shithead when he's
Yeah.
a teenager.
There's a
Just-
green one, black and red.
Viserion, Dragon, yeah. Which I heard yesterday was a typo. That's how he got his name.
Nice.
It's supposed to be Dragon, and he mistyped, and it became Dragon. And then Viserion, Dragon, and Rhaegal, right?
Yeah, which is
Rhaegar. It's Rhaegar Targaryen, and the dragon's name is Rhaegal, I believe.
Okay. That's why there's.
I got two of them here.
Yeah, you have one up there.
Oh yeah, you got it. But yeah, you can. I don't know. Are they? They're still babies from where you're at, right?
He hasn't
I haven't
seen them
seen them. I've seen them.
since
I
the.
haven't
I'm saying
seen them
since the
the end
hatch.
of first
Yeah,
season.
so I think they're babies for like a little.
Oh,
bit.
they're baby. They're small for a while. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't really see their personalities yet.
I guess one other thing we should probably address is the fact that last episode we announced we were having 2 guests, and we have 1.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the other guest?
His name was Kyle.
My cousin Kyle?
Yeah, all our cousins.
Hostile Kyle?
Hostile Kyle.
Yeah.
As they call him.
As they call him. Hostile Kyle.
So we won't get into it much, but he's not here. We'll hope to get him on
work.
another...
Yeah, we're going to grill.
He's got work.
After the episode, me and Dan sat down and wrote a bunch of notes out for specific questions or stories we wanted to hear from you guys. We're waiting to tell a lot of the stories and stuff in episodes like that with multiple guests.
But I think this one we could still do like...
We can still do a few things.
Yeah, there's a few. But yeah, good old Kyle working.
Yeah, there's a few
What,
stories.
it's like he needs money. Who are...
I guess real quick before we get into some cool stuff like that, I want to surprise these guys and
Tupperwares.
Yeah, we were wondering what the Tupperware was.
yeah. So we're gonna get all the eating out of the way here.
What the... Oh.
This is chip test.
We chipping?
So we have 5 containers. They're just small little containers here of
I
chips.
thought those were meal preps for the week.
So what we have here is 5 different flavored chips. They're all Lay's. Lay's is doing their little weird chip flavors.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure these stay together.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Just put it under it.
Yeah.
Just line it up, put it under it.
So I have all 5 different flavors. I'm gonna let you guys give them a taste, and then we can.
Is there a theme?
Do a little ranking if you'd like.
If they're the Lay's ones, like the national where they ask people for flavors, it's literally just random. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
there's
sure.
some crazy shit.
Harry Potter flavor.
No. There's nothing like that.
there's booger flavored shit.
Well, I don't know. That's literally what I was thinking.
So I want you guys to try them, and I want you to see if you can figure out what the flavors are.
Yeah, we get.
And we'll get points, and then we can rank them. Your
I
favorites.
know what one of them is
Yeah,
by name, but the other ones I can't remember what.
All right, well then just tell me the name, and then we'll even the playing field. How about that?
Okay, there's one that
Right?
is
That's
fair.
fine. Yeah,
beer cheese.
Beer
that's
cheese.
correct.
I already
One of
see
them
it.
is
I already see it, beer cheese.
one of them is where is it?
No,
Classic beer cheese.
Oh, classic beer cheese.
Okay.
So
Should we
start
go
where-
chip?
Yeah. Do a chip.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do one as well because I haven't tasted them.
Oh, that's big.
There's a few big boys in there. I got a little guy. So this is chip 1. You can talk it through it. Ooh, wow. I do not like that. That's not good. Oh, you gotta give him one too. Oh my god.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
That kind of tastes like probably beer cheese.
No, I think beer cheese.
No, that's beer cheese.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's beer cheese.
Sorry. Yep. That's it. He goes, you're wrong. I go, I don't think that's beer cheese. Yeah, no, it is. You're fucking wrong.
It was beer cheese.
Are you sticking with beer cheese?
No, is it my final answer?
Well, I don't know. I go through whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just go one
Honestly?
by one.
And there's more, so if you want them, you didn't like it either.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's not good.
I think it's beer cheese. That's why.
And I'll also be honest, my tongue is still a little hot.
Yeah.
So is it spicy beer cheese for $100, Alec?
We're gonna go through them.
Okay.
We're on chip 2 here.
Spicy beer cheese.
Have 2. 2 should
Ooh,
be.
this one's rough.
Wait, do you have that one or a new one?
I had both.
Oh,
I just had 2. This one's
that's
more,
beer cheese.
This is more normal. We'll call it.
That's beer cheese.
Do you want to? We'll go through.
Because it tastes like
It tastes
just
like potato skins.
All right, Zach's
chip.
on to 3.
Oh, he's moving along. He don't hold up.
So I'll tell you 2.
This is like every. They all taste like every other chip.
3
that
of
I
them
like.
are
Well,
regular
they
Lay's.
taste
One
like-
of them's a kettle cooked, and one's the Waves.
This is a kettle cooked.
This is a kettle.
Is that a wave? The one that's wavy?
So here's chip 3.
What happens if I have to go to the bathroom?
You just do it.
Yeah, do it.
Like in your pants.
Like a dumb.
Just dump right here. No, you could go fucking go bathroom wherever you want. I can edit it out. Or we could just sit here quietly.
Yeah, we'll
You
wait.
could keep talking.
No.
We'll wait for you.
We'll wait.
The show must not go on.
I can't put a finger on any of them.
Maybe take a
literally-
drink between them.
They all taste like...
I need another.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
You have a
Jesus.
whole 12-pack of Cokes.
He does
You
have
can
a
get
little-
your own.
He does have a little 12-pack.
Did you get a third? Yeah, right?
Did you get a third guy? Michael?
It's Guy.
Anybody moving
Yeah,
on to...
yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have a name?
Guy Fieri.
For a
Tech-
while, we weren't
tech guy?
calling out his name.
Yeah, he said he could be our... Yeah, what'd you say?
4.
He could be our tech guy. Michael.
The guy who's in
And I said, Michael's the worst fucking guy
No,
ever.
we already have a guy lined up.
And then Mike goes, what the
Who,
fuck are you
Gavin?
talking about? I let Brad know that Zach texted last week.
True.
Oh my God! Check God.
Which that was a good point, right? We should.
We talked about it.
That's crazy. Seriously, like if you put it that
So
way.
I did talk about his divorce finalizing.
And that
but
just
it ended
goes
up
to
being
show how much
36
money he could just give away to
36 and a
people
half
and just
billion.
help.
Oh, Jeff Bezos.
He gave away 36.
No, his divorce went final. He got 36 and a half.
He did.
He lost 36.
Lost. Yeah.
Yeah, she got it. She's the
Fourth.
she's
Fourth bitches.
no. She's the whatever richest.
Fourth.
I think it's fifth or seventh, something like that. Whatever. She's top.
Damn.
That guy.
She's,
Look it up.
She's top 10 in
Hey, look it up now.
Wealth
We
and
need to
she's-
prove it.
He's
I don't want to
know.
say she's done nothing, but
Behind every great man is a great woman, right? Is that what they say?
apparently. Did you guys eat 4?
Yeah, I did.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Sorry.
I ate 4. It's spicy.
It's a little warm.
No, and the heat was there was no like
I get you.
temperature.
I'm gonna go for 5.
Is that dill? Tastes like. Is that dill? There's some
I
sort
don't
of-
know.
There's dill in there. There's dill in there for sure.
We discussed doing something like this, me and Dan privately. The two
in
things
the
we
bathroom while we were doing Bloody Marys.
the things we wanted. Oh, he didn't get a.
That's a diller
4.
too.
Dude,
The things we discussed to have you taste test.
Hey, you dog.
that
Nobody gets it, but he just threw a chip at him very aggressively.
very aggressively.
Called him a dog.
If that
I'm
ain't
right,
some
right?
motherfucking normal barbecue.
It was number 4.
Number 5 is straight barbecue.
So what we were saying is, for you, we were gonna have you try different types of pretzels and rank them, or pickles.
I could do both of them by name.
Did you do?
Jesus.
Did you hit 5?
Yeah.
So do we want to take guesses? Do you want to hit some others again?
A lot of them taste like they have dill in it, if you ask me.
Did you just eat dill and that's the only thing you could taste?
Maybe.
So number 5 is definitely just a straight barbecue.
So are you locking it in to
wait,
read
is
this?
that a possibility, or are these like?
I'm not
all
telling you
5
what
weird
they are.
Shit?
I'm not telling
Weird
you
stuff.
what's going on.
I don't think there was 5 flavors. I think
So-
there was only 4, and then he threw it because if that ain't fucking barbecue, now I know who I am anymore.
I was gonna say dill barbecue.
There's literally no way that they all taste like dill to you.
Try it again.
Dill barbecue.
This one
that's,
must be heavy on the dill, the first chip, and it just rolled all the way through.
Why do you still have her right there?
I don't know.
yeah, he just uses his phone as a plate.
It's not mine.
Oh yeah, it's your mom's.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's straight barbecue.
So Dan, you're gonna lock in your answers here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Here's
Dan's-
Dan's answer. I'm gonna go down the line. So we got barbecue for number 5.
Yep.
Number 4 was hot. That's all it is. Hot. It's something spicy. I don't know what, because it's gonna be like spicy. Some bullshit
I
thing
can't
that I've
even
never
name
heard
a
of.
single one of them other than beer cheese.
Beer cheese was I think
Yeah, you said this one.
Try them again.
no.
You
Spoiler
said
alert.
this one was beer cheese with Mike. Mike was
They're,
like,
they're garbage. Yeah, second one was beer cheese. This was crunchy. Because it's a kettle chip. Other than that, I think it might be I think they might have.
How about
It's a plain kettle
at this
chip.
rate we don't know a single taste? How about you give us the names and we figure it out
Well,
that way?
okay, how about we first do your guess, then I'll tell
Alright.
you them, and then you put them where
Okay,
they are.
Then that is
Mango habanero.
You said crunchy. I'm giving you crunchy.
mango.
You pick number 1, and then we'll go through Zach's list.
I picked number 1.
Yeah, you haven't put a name on one. Trash is what
Dill.
it is.
I'll go with his dill. It's just dill.
Okay. So Zach, you go 1 through 5 or however order you want.
All right.
He's gonna try another from number 1, which is
It's
fucking
clearly-
nasty.
Is that the one dill?
It's nasty.
That one looks like it has
It's like kind of has like a.
garbage taste.
It's gross.
I think it's animal crackers. That's what it tastes like. I swear to. I swear.
Whoa.
There's a sweet profile on it that is like animal crackers. Just taste it.
Try it again.
Taste it with that in mind, and then tell me you don't taste a little bit of that lion.
I'll try it with
lion animal cracker.
I love animal
specifically
crackers.
a lion.
I love animal crackers.
It's the lion.
You'll
Better
taste
than
the same profile.
No.
Yes, it's a sweet.
I don't taste animal
It's
cracker
so disgusting.
ever.
No,
I even tried to. I was like,
And I know what it is.
Nope.
And you'll when you go, oh fuck, that's
It's
what
sweet.
It is.
poop.
That
It
one,
was
yeah,
poop.
this is probably.
So
the
what are you
biggest-
saying with that one? Animal crackers.
Dill.
Yeah.
No, he said dill. Yeah, well, I'll go with his first wrong guess with
Lion
dill.
animal cracker.
Yes, be specific. Lion. Head or ass of the cracker.
The
Main.
midsection.
Oh, just the middle.
This one's
cracker.
a beer cheese.
You both are on beer cheese for 2.
And that's the thing. Is if I didn't know that beer cheese was an option, I've been like,
No,
I have no idea. Oh,
I think 3 is a beer cheese.
okay.
Just because I think they would make a kettle cooked one, the beer cheese.
So what are you going with 2 then?
The one that you just thought was beer cheese.
Yeah.
Based
I
on
don't
the-
know what beer cheese is, let alone what it tastes
cheesy.
Is it like Fromunda cheese?
like. I don't know.
One of my nuts?
From under his nuts.
Dude, why is my nose running now? Was it the hot chip?
Mango habanero.
It wasn't sweet at all, but okay.
Oh, sweet. That's all it is.
My habanero.
Number 5.
It's a barbecue Lay's.
Yeah. Mesquite. No.
Yeah.
Mustard barbecue.
Mustard.
Georgia mustard barbecue.
So what is you saying for that one?
I don't know.
He doesn't even know.
I can't
No,
even.
you
put
said animal cracker.
Just put dill for that one. One of them's dill. Put it that way. One of them is for sure dill.
Okay, so those are your answers.
Punch the fucking table.
I will tell you, one of you is correct on beer cheese.
Me.
So the flavor, the flavors are classic beer cheese, classic barbecue,
Yep, I knew 5 easily.
bacon wrapped jalapeno pepper,
Right here.
Was that that had to be the spicy one?
flamin' hot dill pickle,
Dill. Told you, man. I told you there was dill all over it. This one.
and electric lime and sea salt.
2 of those were supposed to
Electric
be
lime
hot.
and sea salt.
There was only
dill.
one that was hot.
Beer cheese. Dill.
The other one was-
Electric. Spicy.
Have-
classic.
Have yourself a
and the
merry
beer
little
cheese
Christmas.
right here.
Hold on.
I got it
Sea
right,
salt
right?
and
I can see it
lime?
in your eyes.
Okay,
You don't want to admit
So
it.
go back to yours.
Yeah, you don't want to admit it.
No. I'm very surprised how wrong you are, actually.
Oh.
So you're saying, what is this? Dill pickle?
Yeah, let me. Well,
Yeah, go again.
first of all, the fact that I got dill and I stayed strong with dill, and then that you
You're
come
the
out
pickle
with dill
fucking eater.
pickle. Well, no, I could have said cucumber or pickle, but
It literally has dill all over it, too. So, good call on your eyes. Wow, you really like... Oh, thanks for... Well, that's Mike's dish now. That's his bowl.
dog. Yeah, what's the list? I already got it right.
Number
I'm already
one,
happy with my dill
number
call.
one is electric lime and sea salt. There's no dill. Taste it and tell me you don't taste a lime fucking icy thing.
I did not taste that at all.
The very first flavor profile you get is limey as shit.
He said animal cracker. Where the fuck did you get
I
that?
said dill, and he said the word dill, so therefore I'm verified
Oh, okay.
as a.
Zach,
go.
what'd you say on 2?
That's the dill.
Number 2 is the bacon wrapped jalapeno pepper.
What? It wasn't spicy at all.
It's bacon wrapped.
Oh, so it just nullified all the pepper.
Number 3 is the kettle cooked classic beer cheese. Number 4 is flamin' hot dill pickle. And number 5 is classic barbecue.
I'm happy with my performance.
Just because you got the dill.
That's...
So I knew the last one was hot.
Dill is very
I
strong.
mean, I knew the last one was barbecue. The 4th one was some type of hot something. And then I was hoping that one of the other 3 that looked kind of the same.
Oh, that is so heavy on the dill. I could.
Oh, you were so set on it being 1 or 2
No,
or
but-
animal cracker.
That was because that was after I had number 4 for my first time. And the dill just sticks with you.
Right.
Just got dill on my mouth now for the rest of the podcast, the rest of the stream.
Well, it was going to be that,
Dream.
that dragon sauce or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, better than that.
I'm going to close these up.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to eat a shitload of these.
No, I don't.
He did. He really...
Mike, you want all these? Which one? Barbecue? Check my phone.
You can say words. Like,
Again with the phone shit.
Um,
You texted me.
He can text me. Rude.
Jeff Bezos' wife could be worth more than $60 billion when the current richest woman in the world, the Walton's daughter, is worth $46 billion. That text doesn't make sense, just so you know.
Well, it's Michael.
What do you mean could be worth more? Walton's daughter is the Walmart. Yeah, that's the one I told you they're all split amongst. they could be the richest. If one of them kept all the money, but they split the money amongst the family.
They could be the richest family.
They are the richest family, but the one person could be the richest person in the world. So Jeff Bezos' wife could be the richest, I would guess, if she invests correctly. What's the idea here?
Well, then in that case, everybody could be the richest.
Yeah, I mean, so could
My
I.
mom could be
Whoa,
the
whoa,
richest.
he's speaking. Oh,
grab a chair.
Jesus.
What were you gonna say?
She's getting stocks of Amazon.
Right.
So her
shares,
Oh,
if it
so
keeps
yes,
going.
He's gonna keep 75% of Amazon shares.
And
Is that all?
And so at the time it was like 36 mil when they
Yeah,
finalized.
so they're saying like with
It
what
could
he's
grow.
what he's gonna give her and her Amazon shares, she'll be worth 60 billion. When the Walton's daughter is the richest woman in the world right now, and she's only got 46 billion.
Only.
Yeah, what a bitch.
So.
Step up your fucking game.
Poverty.
What a bitch.
46 billion, you
46. I
Garbage.
spit on your 46 billion.
asshole. That's great. Thanks for the information,
Dude, I
tech,
really taste that dill.
tech guy.
You don't even know what dill is.
I don't. Is it a guy? It's still Pickles from
Not dill
Rugrats.
in.
It's from the Rugrats. Dill Pickles.
Okay. So yeah, a lot of our notes are from those fucking Kyle. Should I bring him up and just we'll pass him
We
over?
could roast him, yeah.
Yeah, let's roast him.
Should we roast Kyle?
Let's just roast Kyle.
A lot of these are. Well, I mean, I guess where to start is the Pan Jam Cam Capris then.
The what?
It's a thing that I think he still wears them. He doesn't. It was when he
I
was.
wear capris.
No. He had. It was because he was growing. He was going through puberty, and he had these pajama pants that were camo, and he'd wear them all the time. But as he got taller, they became fucking capris, and he'd wear them all the time.
So
I'm like,
Pan
pan,
Pajama
jam,
Pajama.
pan jam, cam,
There's no
Camo.
pan in pajama, but okay.
but Ryan, pan jam cam capris.
Yeah.
And he would wear these things as a teenage boy,
Right.
and they're capris.
What do they call? What do you call those things that you for going out in puddles? What do they call them?
Waiters.
No, not waders. No, what do they call those kind of pants where you have them high?
Capris.
No.
Rolling up your jeans.
Someone on the comments added, you know what I'm talking. It's like literally called flutters or something.
Flutters? No, they call people who
Yeah.
roll it up flutters.
Is there a flood in town?
Yeah, they call them flutters. Because there was
is it?
people at work when I used to work at the
That's what
fleet
it is.
that people they'd have their pants high and they'd be like, man, is there a lot of rain outside? Is it flooding outside? And they're like, fuck you, man,
Yeah.
because they know they got their shit high as fuck.
Yeah.
But Kyle just wore these forever. And I
Right.
was like, why? He's like, I like them.
Yeah. In that voice, the Caillou voice.
Does
I
it still
like
have earrings? I was gonna wear mine today actually. I pierce mine every chance I get just to
What?
always have my whole.
What?
What happened now?
I re-pierce my ear all the time, just every time I can. Just
What do you
so
mean
I
every
always
time you
have-
can? You can do whatever the fuck you
Well,
want.
every time I think of it, every time you know.
Well, you'd be in the kitchen, you'd be like,
I
fucking-
see someone saying, "Oh, my earring hurts." I say, "Give me that fucking earring real quick."
That's in my head. I see. Oh, my earring hurts. Maybe it's infected. Let me shove it in my fucking ear now.
Exactly. I'll clean it.
A
up
new
for you.
wound. Too.
"Yeah, I'll take that bacteria from you. I'll take that bacteria off your hands."
Idiot. Let's hear the phone story. You don't have your phone.
Yeah, oftentimes I just fall asleep in my Uber's home from the city, and then I wake up to them saying, "Hey, wake up!" And I'm like, "All right,
Seriously?
thanks." Yeah, so I usually like roll out of it, you know, and barely walk into my house, and then Saturday morning I woke up and found out that my phone's not at my house, and I was like, "Wait, but I took an Uber home. How did I get that?" Come to figure out that it was in my Uber. I call. He says it was never in there.
How'd you
But-
get that information? You just looked up your account on Uber?
Yeah.
Or?
You can go on to
Uber.com.
uber.com and figure out your last destination. I called them, so they're looking into it now, but that's why I'm without phone and I have this OtterBox phone.
Your mother's phone.
Yeah, my mother's phone with my niece on it.
Camera's
So-
here.
So yeah, that's
Probably.
my beautiful niece. But yeah.
Um,
Has niece been on this show yet?
no, she is not. She just made the Instagram story for the first
Oh
time.
yeah, with me.
Yep. With
Dan just followed her on Instagram.
Yeah, I know she had her own Instagram.
Yeah, it was supposed to be kind of a kept on wraps type thing
Between-
until people started finding out. It was a thing, Amanda said, she doesn't need an Instagram. And I said, okay.
Wait, who wanted the Instagram for her?
I mean, I made it.
Oh, you
Who
want?
wanted it?
I don't know if anyone wanted it.
Did the baby want it?
She might want it, yeah.
She was probably like,
I just see
put me
the
on the gram.
easy way to keep these photos. I don't know if I'm going to have
Oh, just to, like, have them all in one spot?
yeah, because I've got a lot of photos already, and she's, 8 months right now.
Yeah, you're going to fill up that phone pretty quick.
I mean, I'm at...
Might as well do an external hard drive of that, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm at 4,000 plus photos, like...
Or put the phone down.
It's a son of a bitch to even
maybe,
scroll
like,
to find them.
spend some time
Yeah,
with
spend
her.
some time with it rather than with a
Yeah,
phone between you.
You really have that balance, and you go, well,
Sounds like a balance.
do I do it? But then I lose the memory picture.
Do you think you're going to have Alzheimer's?
Weren't you the one who hated photos growing
Yeah,
up?
I do hate photos because of that. More so in like a monument type thing. Like, oh, I'm at the beach. Let me take a picture. The fuck out of here. I'll be to a beach again. I've been to a beach before. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We're at the
But
beach.
this picture of me in my living room.
No, but
I'll
a
never
picture,
be in this living room
a
again.
picture of my daughter like
Well, that's why you
smiling
do
for the first
monument.
time.
Oh yeah, sure. But
Or
that's why you do
that.
the monument because I was 6 when I went here, and look, here we are today. Look at how little has changed.
No, I get it. We'll maybe that's the thing.
Maybe I don't want you painting at my new condo. Jeez.
I didn't paint that.
Who painted it?
Amanda.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah, you got a new place.
It's called Trim. It's called a. Keeps calling a dog.
Well, no, now I'm like totally into the Game of Thrones like era. I wish I grew up as a fucking.
Do you? Because I
Jon
just
Snow.
told you about the food that they had to eat.
Yeah, I would have eaten people. Fuck that. I wouldn't eaten chickens.
Yeah, there you go.
Back then when there's no laws or anything like that.
There is laws.
Well,
That guy got
there's-
his head cut off
yeah,
in the first.
there's
Well,
still
there's
laws.
honor law. There's no like, oh my god, there's police gonna come get me. No, like, okay, a king wants me to die. Fine, come grab me. But that's not like, that's like honor law. I'm calling it.
Is it?
That's what I'm.
I mean, fuck it. Go eat people in your backyard right now. Who gives a shit?
They have
No,
a
that is
government
illegal.
set up.
That is illegal.
They have. That's illegal back then.
To kill people?
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, there's prisons, and you'll see
No,
this
that-
stuff.
But that's not like law. That is just code.
It's
right?
just like a...
No,
like
it's a law.
Law. There was no law back
Yes,
then.
there is.
Do you think because there was just no,
The
like,
law
camera
hadn't
phones?
started until like the Western civilization started. You know that, right? Like police and all that. Like there was no law back then. There was codes and how you should act and how the people above you think you should act. But there was no like common. There is no killing. If someone did you wrong and you felt there was a way, you killed them and then you ate them if you wanted to. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like
Our tech boy's on it.
Yeah, right. He'll be lost. He'll be like, "Do you guys see there's a new Pokemon trailer?" I'm like,
Hey,
"What
I'm
the-"
big into Pokemon right now too, man.
This motherfucker came over last week before the podcast.
I should have bought cards. We could have done an opening. I could have gotten that started too. That
He
other.
put a pack opening, like several pack opening YouTube videos on my TV.
Am I allowed to promote him?
No, absolutely not. I'm not giving free brand deals to another creator on the platform. Hell no. And I go to search like other shit, and I go to search on my YouTube app, and there's this fucking idiot.
Pokemon all over.
And I'm
then
like,
you got hooked. That's
no,
how
I
it
didn't
worked.
watch any of it. It just hindered my searches.
3 videos.
Dude,
Um,
we turn on his stream on Twitch one day, and he's like, "All right, guys, so I'm gonna do a couple pack openings."
Wait, you did? You
No, I'm
looked at it?
saying, like,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
watched.
yeah,
we
exactly.
check him out one time, and he's like, deep.
That'll bring me to a good point, actually.
Sure.
Did you guys see the Lion King trailer?
No, I haven't.
No, I saw it came out.
I don't like trailers.
The new one? I saw the first Lion King trailer.
Why is it good?
Came out last week.
No. The
first.
teaser
That
trailer.
was a teaser. It's not a trailer. It was like 12 seconds.
Let's call it teaser trailer.
Let's call it what it is.
A teaser trailer.
So, okay.
And it's like a minute, actually.
You
It's
guys
not
didn't
3
see
minutes. Yeah, true. I didn't.
Okay.
Does that ruin it?
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'll say holy shit to a very cool. Did you watch it? Yeah. Okay, so you'll be able to get on the podcast. These kids don't know what the fuck they're
Or
talking
at least speak. Stop nodding like a mute
about.
dog.
It looks identical to the cartoon, right?
Uh-huh.
And which I like and don't like because I kind of want them to try some crazy shit, but while not being terrible. But it seems like it's gonna be very close to the actual original cartoon. And then the one thing I want to bring up about it is the voice actors in it. Do you know any of that shit? Who's in it?
Well, I do. How open is this podcast to my thoughts? because I think that isn't every single person casted for it African American? Other than the one guy who's playing the bird or something, and he's like
John Oliver.
and he's that
John Oliver is Zazu.
and he's that typical like whatever.
There are many African Americans.
I see that as racist to me, and like right off the bat, the fact that just because it's about animals in Africa, you only get, and considering the time we're in now with all this, like I personally see it as racist.
I can see a little bit where you're coming from.
Which one's John Oliver? Which
He's the
British
British late night.
talk show
Oh, yeah,
from
of course.
So
HBO.
he's Zazu.
Yeah. He's also in the original. He's like just a British dude.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
I don't know, yeah, I don't know who it is.
Also, Seth Rogen. He's a white guy. He piece of shit. He's Pumbaa.
he's a fat.
And Billy Eichner
Who's that?
He's the gay dude
from Parks and Rec.
and he does Billy on the Streets.
Billy on the Streets, yeah. He's
He's
Timon.
a funny dude.
He's Timon. So Timon and Pumbaa are white. But so Simba is Dong Lover.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What was
Don. He likes
Dong.
the night.
Dong?
Dong Lover. Oh wait, there's a space. I fucking missed the space. Don Glover. Dong Lover. Don Glover.
I was honestly confused for a second. I was like,
It's from his comedy skit. He talks about he's like made an online profile and he used that's why he can't use the word Don because he put Don Glover. People call him Dong Lover. So Dong Lover is Simba.
Okay.
Seth Rogen's Pumbaa. The hyenas, two of them are one's Key from Key and Peele, and the other one's Eric Andre.
awesome.
Good.
That's awesome.
He's gonna be the dumb one with his tongue hanging out.
Oh,
right?
you knew, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Nala is Beyonce, and there's several other.
Does Nala even say shit really in the first? I can't remember.
Yeah, when she's older, when they're in the woods
When they're
fighting.
fucking
and
in
stuff.
the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like the trailer,
Can you feel?
the trailer's one for one. It's
Exactly.
literally like it looks like they didn't skip a beat.
Because that's not how the the Jungle Book one? That was different. Right?
Very
It was
different,
darker,
yeah. So I almost kind of wanted a little bit of new shit while still keeping it on the same story and cool.
Do you want spoilers? You want what's Simba's dad?
Scar.
James Earl
Mufasa.
Jones.
No, I know that's the original
Mufasa.
guy.
Mufasa.
Mufasa. Do you want as he's falling, but before he falls, Scar cuts his throat open.
Yeah.
I don't know
You're
about
yes, you're the only asshole in the theater. Yes, cut his fucking throat.
that. So
I'm guessing no, based on.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. I saw there's a lot of pushback, whatever. People were upset about Scar's look.
I haven't seen him.
Can we see
Mike,
it?
what'd you think about Scar?
Can we
in
get
that?
a look? I at least want to see.
My
Scar.
thing
That's
is-
like one of my favorite characters
My thing is,
of all time.
he looks like. The thing is, he's supposed to be this villain, and he controls it once Simba leaves because he's the new lion. He looks like a fucking,
Bitch.
like a giraffe could knock him over with one hoof.
Well, he kind of came off that way. And
No, wait till you see him. He's decrepit
He-
and fucked.
Oh, we're watching the trailer.
No, I'm just gonna skip to Scar. Brad, keep talking.
So that people are talking about that they were upset with that and how I think there was something about he didn't actually have a scar.
You're just skipping to Scar randomly.
And a bunch of people
Well, yeah, I don't know where he's at.
he's like the very first scene, I think. You didn't even probably have to you didn't
There
have
he
to
Oh, there he is.
That thing would kill you.
Is that him?
No, that's Rickety Rackety.
do the
Rickety Rackety.
do the
It's
first
Rafiki.
scene.
Dude, he looks like a lion.
Yeah, he looks like a lion who could kill you with one
Look at the
swipe.
first scene.
Oh yeah, and this is his bone.
This is Boneyard.
Yeah. Dude,
bone.
he's like
The
fucking
bone smuggler.
so he just
Is
looks
he
all
about to eat these kids?
Yeah.
he tries, remember here
Oh.
comes with the
That's-
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
mangy.
You're right?
Yeah,
I
he
mean
does
that's
look-
fine, but he's very thin.
Do you remember?
He is kind of.
That's how he looked. That's how he looked in the movie.
People-
I think in the
I
movie,
heard a weird description of it, like the cartoon version of Scar is sexy, and I was like, what?
That's what you were
He's
gonna say.
supposed to.
You got a boner
Well,
when you
know,
watch
there's
it.
always a sex appeal to everything, you know.
Well, that
Yes, there is, especially when.
What did he say?
He's like ready to fight me. He's like, you can find sex in anything.
A sex appeal, you know, whether it's what.
Well, there was the
because
sex written in the stars
you're-
thing about the cartoon.
Well, you're adding humanistic characteristics to animals. You know,
Yeah.
it's like his voice. You know, like some
Jeremy
people thought.
Irons.
You know, like, some people thought that idiot Vin Diesel has like a sexy voice or whatever. You know, so like if you just hear his voice, you know,
So you
just
put him as Groot, and people want to fuck Groot.
is he Groot?
Yeah.
Oh,
You couldn't tell in the slightest.
No.
They just like put
And
his name in.
they give him credit to it. I mean, I get it. You can't not credit him, but it's like, and why would you pay? I mean,
That much?
presumably he's gonna have a large sum to be in this movie.
And you're not even like it's not even.
Literally,
He doesn't do anything like special with his voice. Nothing.
Right.
It's literally just
Two
saying
lines.
Groot.
I am Groot.
Oh, sorry.
Don't forget that.
I am Groot.
Yeah, there's 3 words he says total.
He just says it 100 times.
Yeah.
and they just replay it, boom, whenever they need.
And they're like,
it.
here's a huge check for
Yeah.
you. Also,
Could have got
when we play
fucking the
this,
sound guy.
you'll get residuals for the rest of your life. You're set, dude.
Yeah.
Just by saying I am Groot.
Good for him though, right?
Yeah.
If you have your
But I'll still see
volume on when you lock your phone again on our podcast, you're probably dead,
Yeah, you're gonna die.
or you just have to come sit and be a part.
Yeah,
if you're gonna.
grab a chair.
But I'll see Lion King still.
Oh, he looks dope.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see every one of those
Y'all see the
Did you
trailer?
see Dumbo?
No,
No.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
I'm not
that.
gonna see that.
I'm not
I
seeing
never
that.
saw
You
the
just said
original.
I'll see everyone.
I didn't see the
So,
original. All the ones that
Dumbo
I haven't
fucks me
seen.
up. I'm not watching.
I
That.
didn't like.
Why?
I wasn't the
when
biggest fan of the original Dumbo.
I think Mom asked you if you were going to see it, and you're like, no.
Yeah, hell
You
no.
got scared. Why?
No, I didn't like.
Yeah,
it.
he's
It
like
was-
swear.
He's like, don't you bring that name up.
Don't
Don't
you
you
say
do
it.
that again.
It's like Bloody Mary to him. He goes to the bathroom like Dumbo, Dumbo,
Yeah.
Dumbo.
I heard you just found out about Blue Baby.
Yeah.
That actually happened to me. Yeah.
I say what?
No, I was actually definitely afraid of that stuff too.
Yeah.
I remember I wouldn't go into bathrooms once it was dark out, but I'm still scared of the dark. I still
Oh,
sprint
dude.
up my stairs
In the basement?
for fear of Pennywise grabbing through the railings and grabbing my legs as I'm running up. That's like the one thing I see is just my feet moving, and then all of a sudden an arm grabbing my ankle and pulling me down. That's
I thought about watching that yesterday.
that's a great.
I still have the memory in the ankle thing. I still have the memory. Remember when your dad was in the haunted house that one year,
Mm-hmm.
I do
and he
remember
hit
that.
you with a chainsaw?
Yeah.
Well,
They took the belt off the chainsaws, but it's still a working, rotating fucking arm, and he just. And it like gave me a rug burn, basically.
Yeah.
A pretty good one though, because it's a fucking. I don't know how many RPMs you used to run small motors, but.
yeah, they go pretty fucking fast.
Yeah,
and,
he just-
yeah, I remember he hit you with it. But to his defense, he had a mask on. He's trying to scare you.
Probably had bad depth
Also-
perception.
Also, there's the fucking flashing strobe light, so
Yeah.
everything's like.
Yeah.
And he just fucking clocked you. Maybe he was like, let's take. He's like, you want to throw a slider again? Fucking try to take that bitch off. But no, at that same one,
That was my neighbor's, right?
No,
No, it was at the trailer.
The trailer.
Yeah. Remember our neighbor had that little pseudo one that he would put up.
No, it was at the little western
Yeah,
village by the pool.
I know what we're talking
But
about.
there was a
right.
guy who would grab your ankles, and I remember.
Really?
And
I'd stomp that fucking
I
foot.
well, I didn't.
Or
And I was just
hand.
like, please stop. Like, oh, please, no, we're done.
He
But
grabbed your
I
ankle.
always remember that, and I link it to like when you got hit with that chainsaw.
That's interesting.
Yeah, haunted
You,
houses
and you
are
said you run up
interesting.
the stairs in the basement too.
Still do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
You
worried
get
about.
You get ready with that fucking flick of the switch. Oh fuck.
I don't worry about it here because I
Thank
don't
God
have
we have
closed.
the big-
Yours is closed.
We have the big, like not like those small little switch ones. We have the big ones where you just slap it.
Yeah,
so I
you-
just full on sprint my way towards the stairs, so I'm like up the stairs in a matter of like 3 seconds. I don't even see the lights turn off.
Man, what a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, seriously.
No, but I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Not there, not here though.
I think everybody does. Do you do it, Michael?
I don't have that issue.
Oh, he's fucking.
Oh, he's
fearless.
a fucking badass.
Oh,
He's fearless.
Damn. Okay.
A solid 100 pounds of fearlessness.
Wet.
Yeah.
Sobbing wet.
Yeah.
What do you weigh? I actually just lost 15 pounds.
Me too, but it
Did you?
It's because I'm
Yeah,
very.
his is from crying. Yours is too, though. Yours probably is too.
Yeah, I just like to cry my weight away. No, mine's just because I was a hefty boy and I.
You started working out.
Yeah.
Kyle started working out.
Kyle.
Cody started working out.
Kyle.
Mike lost weight from crying.
Crying.
You're starting to lose weight.
Because I stopped eating. Apparently, if you don't eat as much, you'll lose weight.
Here's
So
my
I
thing.
went and said, "Okay, motherfuckers."
Yeah. Y'all
What's
got a
he doing?
Snapchat? Did you get a Snapchat?
He doesn't have
y'all. Oh yeah, but when what'd you send? Tom, it was like a competition.
Well, it suddenly motivated me to fuck you guys all up.
And I didn't
so I haven't missed a day this week.
I'm just like,
and today's my first day off actually.
What?
From working out.
Oh,
I created a whole gym in the basement. We had it already, but I cleaned the motherfucker and got a whole dedicated
We'll go to a tour
space.
of that after this.
No, we
will
won't.
add it at the end, just so you can see all the sweat and blood that has been.
We will not
thrown all over.
And then I pretended I pretended like I was drinking 4 cracked eggs in a cup because Amanda was making egg bake for work. So I put 4 in a cup and I pretended like I was drinking that.
Here's my.
And he sends this thing. It says, what was it like?
Something like when everyone's working out.
Yeah, when everyone's
trying to be better than me.
They want to be better than me. And I was like,
that's why.
I was like, what? I was like.
No,
I just joined
it's
the
fucked up.
competition.
That's what motivates me though. That I would have
Yeah,
fucking
do it.
sat on my goddamn couch for eternity because that's what I prefer to do.
Yeah.
But when you're over here telling me that Cody's fucking huge, I go, well, come on, let's get real here. Let's see what's gonna happen. And same thing with like
is
Kyle.
This a challenge? Is this a competition?
Oh yeah, it's a
we're doing?
challenge.
Because if
yeah.
so,
It is not for me.
what, by the end of the summer we'll have a big family wrestling match and we'll see who
I don't
wins?
think that.
Is that?
I don't
We'll do
think.
a family Olympics.
See, I don't know if that is what it's gonna take because
Basketball at my place, swimming at my place,
No.
bocce ball at my place.
Oh, bocce ball's the true testament.
Yeah, well. See, well.
No,
Well, here's how I
it was
did
not a competition at all until, and I still don't think
Now
it
it
is.
is. No, you just said
no,
until.
no.
You just said until, so that means that
But
it has commenced.
he sends me that Snapchat just like, oh, you think you're fucking better? And I'm like,
Just eye contact the whole
yeah, he's
time.
literally like fucking running, and then he's turning the dial up. It's like I think it's going faster than it's manufactured to go. And he's just
Well, yeah,
looking-
I took off
he's
the governor.
He's not breaking eye contact, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I did it by, here's what I do. I've decided that food is the enemy, and I don't eat dinner. I try not to eat breakfast. If I eat breakfast, it's pineapple or something
I've cut
light.
breakfast out.
Breakfast, you
I eat one
can't
meal
go
a day.
wrong with breakfast. Breakfast, whatever. I just don't like.
I
don't like to.
I
wake
just
up and
ate
eat.
quick granola bars I used to eat on my way to work, and I always hated breakfast. I hate breakfast.
Yeah.
So I took it out, and now I notice I also don't. Breakfast makes me hungrier.
Yeah.
So I would be getting hungry at like 12 o'clock. All last week, I didn't eat lunch until 1 or later.
Well, breakfast and lunch. Here's how I'm doing it. Breakfast and lunch are fair game because what I'm doing is intermittent fasting. So basically, I'm fasting for the 8 hours I sleep, and then I'm fasting after work from like 4 until I fall asleep. So I'm only eating in a period of 8 hours. The other 16 hours I'm not eating. So those 8 hours during the day, I can eat a good breakfast. I try not to, but I eat a big lunch. But then I don't eat while I'm sleeping, obviously, or at night. And it's worked for me.
That's the thing.
And at night,
I don't need it. I know
protein shakes.
You eat one
That's it.
meal a day.
Yeah.
You're saying you don't eat. I don't need to eat either. But Amanda eats 5 or 6 meals a day.
Small ones or big ones? Because that's what
Oh,
I
pretty
also
big
tried
ones.
doing that. I also was losing weight when I was doing like, I would have a couple of slices of pineapple, then I would have a salad for lunch, then I would have a couple more slices of pineapple.
No, like
as
she
my
takes
midday
leftovers
snack.
from 2 days ago for lunch at 9 a.m., leftovers from last night at 11 a.m., and then a snack when she gets home at 2.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah, well, no, she's breastfeeding, so she loses a lot of...
Is she pregnant?
Is she pregnant? No, she's not pregnant. She needs to produce breast milk.
So no nephew in sight.
No, probably.
Is there a timeline?
Probably
She
start.
did just say she finally got to the point where she can see herself having 2 and not being a nightmare.
Right, so you're probably gonna start trying in a year and a half.
Yeah, I could see when I asked when if they were pregnant, he looked between us. You know, you
Yeah.
just
I can.
you cannot fool like
Him.
human habits. Well, that either. But like there's certain
Nothing
habits
so
that
fast.
humans do, and then you do them, and I'm like looking right at you.
I don't.
I
look
just
people
want
in
to
the-
know if it's a boy or a girl.
I don't
You
look
read
people
them
in
like
the.
a book. You read them like a book.
I don't look people in the eyes, so I don't
Yeah.
know if that's your problem. But I can promise you, on God, there's no child coming in the next
Fine.
year.
Tell Amanda to get up here and chug some tequila in my face.
She
and then I
she
will
drinks
believe it.
wine every
I
night.
know,
You
I'm
can
kidding.
drink that.
And also, don't chug a whole thing of tequila because I'll
Yeah.
throw up.
Why?
Just because I was too drunk last night. I don't want to see it
What
anymore.
were you drinking?
Malort. We already said this.
I had a shot of Malort. I had fucking McGregor's whiskey, Had a little bit of Drake's whiskey.
Where'd you get all this fine whiskey?
Cody buys this shit like it's fucking.
I bought some of it too. And then I
Where'd
had
you
some
buy it?
Twisted Teas.
They drink every Saturday night at their house
Big
and
time.
play the loudest music you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like
your
to where
mom
it's
do?
completely. Oh, the whole house
What's your mom
shakes.
do?
She doesn't care.
She's sleeping.
Or she like, will just, you know, how she creeps around with like a phone and you're just like, what are you doing? And it's-
Just like documenting.
she's like, you'll see this one day. I'm like, why the fuck has this gotta be seen again ever?
Yeah, we're having fun here.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I just had a lot of different things.
You know, I was
We're good.
watching you guys' podcast the other day, and you guys were talking about old stories and like how we used to eat each other's foods or whatever. You remember that one time we were at your house and we ate like
Listeners, do you remember this story?
Yeah,
What-
you guys were talking about how Dan was like, oh, every time I went to your house, I was like worried that I had to eat a salad and all this and vice versa. Remember that? There was a 10, whatever. But
why would I was scared to eat
no,
a
you were
salad.
like, I didn't like going to your house because there was always like fish and stuff like that you don't like on the bone and stuff. You know, my dad's a weird carnivore. He likes whatever.
Yeah, I
But
guess so,
do you,
but I don't
whatever.
remember.
I don't remember talking about
Regardless,
this.
do you remember
Is this a
going?
lost episode?
Do you remember like at your house we were watching Billy Madison and we ate through like 3 loaves of white bread, just like slice by slice? Literally, like I remember that like as clear as day, and it was like the best food I had ever had at that time. We were just munching white
eating a
bread.
shit ton of white bread.
It was so great. Oh, I love that old
But it
house. series.
sounds disgusting though,
Yeah.
at the same time.
It also sounds like.
Because it's weird how sweet white bread is, you know? Like,
It is.
It's
It is
sweet.
very sweet.
Because
Yeah.
I think my buddy Austin told me that it's just like pretty much all sugar, apparently. So
Oh yeah, no.
It makes sense.
The
yeah,
first time I
white
heard
bread's
that,
not good for you, so
it's-
that makes sense too.
What?
is that what
All right,
that
is that what you're saying? So all that white bread I've been eating when I helped him down 3 loaves, that wasn't healthy.
While watching Billy Madison.
For probably the 100th fucking
And then I
time.
think that's the same night that your dad came down and started yelling. Yelling at you pretty hard. He was in like a white shirt and his white
Sounds
underwear.
like any
and just-
sleepover. What are you talking
Seems
about?
like everyone.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That was literally his go-to outfit was a white tee with holes in it, and then
And underwear
they're called
pairs in it.
whitey tighties. This motherfucker
They
had
ain't
whitey
tight.
loosies. If that motherfucker walked on the wrong angle, I saw the other room. I saw through his nut fucking. Yeah, I literally see his balls and like the other. I see my room across like through that. Like, Jesus. I saw where I came from. Like, oh, dude, get some new
Either
underwear.
that or his asshole. One of the.
Yeah, he wore whitey loosies all the fucking time. But
I
yeah, he'd
remember
come down
that.
and yell. Dude, that was everyone. We would literally
Yeah.
be scared that we were gonna get yelled at like every sleepover because we'd stay up super late.
Yeah.
Or when we have sleepovers and homeboy over here doesn't close his eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm-
Creeps everyone out.
Yeah, and I'm like laying there and like, you're awake, right? And I'm literally talking to you.
You're the best cousin. You stay up with me and talk all night, and you listen so well.
And I'm literally talking to you. And I'm like, when are we gonna like actually get up and not like just lay here, you know what I mean? And you literally have your eyes open looking at me. And then you'll be like, what's up? And I'm like, wait, you good? I was like, wait, you were sleeping? And I was like, I was just talking to you for like the last half hour, buddy.
I've been known to. I don't know what it is. My eyes open, but I'm asleep.
Yep. And it was creepy.
Amanda's
Yeah.
seen it many times.
Yeah.
I think the same problem has. I got a.
Okay.
So I think we're good. But
Okay.
it's frozen on the screen if you're there. If you're wondering what the hell is going on.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Okay.
There it is. We're back.
Once we hit a certain time where the mouse hasn't been moved. Yeah, we did get a timer.
Hey, where's that red mouse of yours? I want to buy it from you.
Yeah, he wants to buy it.
What's our time? What are we at right now?
6:24.
6. The blue number is first. Minutes.
59.
Oh, we're in about an hour.
Oh, we can keep going though and make it 2 if we want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not done yet.
Okay, yeah, we got
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to your books yet. This has just been like a great little
Books.
Or your
books.
Oh, I don't know if we're even gonna bring that up.
But
Well, exactly. We're just vibing.
This smells.
also
Yeah, I want that.
Why?
I like it a lot. How much was it? Or how much can I buy it for, rather?
Depends on what I want to see on my return. It's it's corded. I mean, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
he's gonna be an elite gamer.
I'm gonna, because I want to get on those RP GTA things.
Oh, you do?
How do you get on them?
It's a server.
You gotta get like invited.
So at any given time, do you know who this the What is she? Kiki.
Coke me.
Get him a Coke, man.
Kiki, do you love
Yeah,
me?
do you know her? Him?
Not an empty one.
It's a...
Yeah, crunch those.
One of the characters?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I only watched Changer and the Police.
Okay, so
and...
Kiki got... Kiki got his... It's a girl character. It's a guy, played by a guy, but she's also...
She looks like a guy.
It's a dude. It's presumably a male that's
Wait.
had surgery.
It's
It's a Caitlyn Jenner situation.
It's a guy who's.
It's a man. His name's Vader. He's a streamer. He plays a girl named Kiki, but she's like 6'4".
She's huge.
And when she gets angry, she screams like this.
She has the deepest voice in the world. Yeah.
But she's pretty funny, and she got popular. Actually, I don't think that's Vader. Vader is Prune Gang.
Yeah, Vader.
So wait,
is,
how do I
Eugene.
get on?
So what I'm getting at is, he lost his like influencer because he's a pretty big streamer. So he got like an influencer privilege on the server. So there's a load time, a queue time, and he lost it, and he got put to. He was basically like 120th. There's like 120 people trying to get in at all times, and he would never get into the game. Not ever.
So, but there's other servers. I'm saying.
No, that's one server run by one guy. It's the Australian guy. He plays a cop and somebody else on the server. He's one of the cops, and so like even the streamers, they have priority, like high priority. If they get if they want to play it, they'll start the queue, and they might not get in for 30-40 minutes. And they're fourth on the list.
Yeah, but don't they have? But I'm saying, don't they have other servers?
So there are other servers, not that server, and not good servers, but they are trying to get that server. So the Australian guy who did that, so the max is 30. They want a 200-person server.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
still,
crazy.
that's not enough to have a whole world playing on it. You know, you need to get 30 of those.
Well, I'm saying that one that you know and watch.
Maybe on GTA 6 they'll be
the
able
one
to
you
get-
know and watch. That's the case.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
one
knew
server.
I wasn't gonna be able to. I
That's-
figured that was a streamers only thing. Like you got to be heavily
no.
invited
There's
or
people
something.
that are.
There's just.
I
Like,
mean, there's people
slows.
that's just they do.
Yeah, there's people who don't even
that don't even
stream.
stream. That's the game they love to play. Which is
When they can get on, they get on, and when they can't,
well,
they
they don't like now because they're not some influencers. So now they used to get on all the time, and now that it's gotten big, they have to find a new server and shit, which means a new character. Maybe they don't like it as much. Most of the servers
I
obviously
just
aren't
want
as
to
good.
get because when I play GTA, that's all I do. I get into my cars and I follow people around and like creep them out. You know, like that's I follow dudes for like an hour at a time, like from mission to mission, just to mess with them. And that's what I want to do. I want to become a police in the role playing game. I think that'd be fun.
I'm interested, like all this shit, like how it works, like actually, like because I haven't watched much of it. Maybe you can, especially from like the police standpoint, maybe you can answer better.
I've watched much more than Dan. So
Okay,
I
so maybe
could
you can
a lot
answer
better
better.
than Dan.
You suck. You can answer
you
more.
just started watching.
Okay.
Basically, like when they get called and stuff, like how it works, like their phone just rings 911. I got to call. I don't.
I don't know how. I mean, obviously.
Because
know
there's
more
so
than-
much in
but
that game
somehow
that's like
they made everything work.
it's crazy.
Like anything that you want, it can be done in that game. That's
anything.
what's so weird. Like even like the little
Like you can
this radars in their cars, you know, where it shows what's going in front and back. It's so amazing how they're able to like program that. But
yeah,
guess it's
everything
just
works like
truly
that. Like
easy.
Oh, there's like distress calls because I remember I sent you that video where he was in a taxi in the back of a taxi.
Yeah.
He's literally sending out a 911 only, and then they get that fucking notification saying, okay, so there's someone in the back of someone's trunk that we need to go find them, and then they ping them with their GPS, which they
it's
have that
crazy.
shit. They can ping them in the world, find out where they are, and then hunt them down. And
But there's like the whole law system. You know, there's the courts. There's like
there's
courts
courts.
every Saturday, right?
and then they let
that
them
what
know
it
when
is?
judges are available and when they're not, because everyone's like, or
Courts-
lawyers.
Courts
also.
once a week, every Saturday, I think. So you'll be in jail until you're on court or whatever. No, you don't do that because basically a year is an hour, right? If you get a year in
it's
jail,
actually
you get an hour. It's actually an hour.
so what a month is like.
They would just probably just give you a year.
Well, no, but I
sentence.
thought they
No, they do months.
They do
a lot.
months,
They'll
yeah.
do.
Oh, they
they'll,
do?
Yeah, they'll give them like.
I thought a month is a year or an hour.
No,
No.
because I think it's.
It's 12 hours for a year.
I don't know. I think it's in chunks of. I think a month is like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think it comes.
I'm not sure.
It's
I've
a
never seen
decent
any of
chunk.
that trials either.
It's a decent chunk, and you could do like work in the yard to like get your sentence reduced and
Clean
stuff like that.
Whatever.
But it's a decent time where it's like, obviously you don't want to get put in jail.
For anyone listening, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. There's a role-playing server where people role-play other characters. Like where
Yeah. I just think it would be so fun to be on there, just changing characters and like just creeping people out. I would be such a good character to have in the world. Put it that way, because I would just kill people randomly. And...
Yeah,
I mean, there are serial killers.
Yeah,
that's
there
what
are
I'm
serial
saying.
killers,
That's.
But they're get caught and put in jail. The cool thing is if you actually stay. The cool thing is the coolest thing I saw was when you actually stay true to RP. So, Prune Gang Vader, Eugene was driving with a guy he didn't know in the game. He knew the streamer, and he knew the streamer played an undercover cop. So he's like, I'm pretty sure this guy's an undercover cop. But he still did the illegal activity and got caught doing the illegal activity. Because he as a human knew he was going to be in trouble, but in his role, he stayed and got in trouble, which was super cool.
Watch streamers doing illegal stuff.
Right.
They do.
Yeah, and a lot of people like turn off their chat and stuff. They won't see their chat, so they can't be.
That's why Ziggy gets shit all the time because they call him because he stream snipes sometimes.
Who's that?
He's one of the police officers.
Oh,
and he's pretty funny, but I guess he stream snipes some people. So like, there's a clip of him going into like the headquarters, and there's a room with a bunch of monitors, and he's like with this character, he's like, see. This is where I pull up all your streams and I catch your asses. And it's like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see. Well, you've been playing GTA fucking forever.
I love GTA.
Until you gave it up and started playing Rocket League. But
big Rocket League.
But you, I can see you were weird ass being like decent at roleplay.
Yeah, I would be. Because I would start making up characters and weird plot lines.
Killing people.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Yeah.
They'd love you.
Yeah.
I'd be like a cult leader. I would get all the other people to do my bidding. I would be like Charles Manson. Yeah.
My notes on Charles Manson.
This is a video evidence for your future trial.
Yeah, that's weird.
So why we have Manson being brought up?
This is gonna flip the conversation into a weird way that you guys don't have any probably understanding, and I just found out about this week.
We don't have understanding. We're simple.
Have you ever heard of MK Ultra?
No.
Okay.
So explain it from the ground floor what that is.
I'm not entirely sure. I just recently heard about it. It's one of those things that just came out like as when shit comes out after a long time and it's a big controversy. So basically what it was CIA testing in the 1960s, and it was done on Charles Manson, and it's potentially believed that might have caused some of his fuckery. Also the
what was the testing?
Unabomber. So they did they used LSD and other shit on prisoners and other people. It was
I doubt they ever did anything like that.
Mainly Canadian and United States. So what they wanted to do was to get it to create almost like a truth serum to capture Soviet spies and get them to tell the truth about, where nuclear bombs were, what their plan was, all that sort of stuff. So they were testing it on prisoners and stuff. And there was a lot of just torture and shit. But the crazy thing that I saw is they were part of that whole testing thing. This group of scientists attempted to and basically created remote controlled dogs. They would put, I saw a picture of it. I don't know what exactly. There was a small diagram. Basically, they cut open these dogs, many dogs, but it worked on 6 of them. Dog. And they would put a cement and a piece of metal in attached to the brainstem or something. I don't know what. Weird, right?
Yeah, pretty fucked up.
And the dogs would literally be remote control. They can make them sit, stay, run, whatever. but apparently their range was only 100 to 200 meters.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, well, it's as far as a voice would go.
And,
Not controlling dogs back in the 60s like that. If they were controlling dogs in the 60s back then, there would be some weird Russian warfare with huge hound dogs.
Well, so what I was thinking is, if you think about the shit that they did back then and all that kind of shit, what do you think they could do fucking now?
Yeah.
It'd be I can't even fathom it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I can't fathom a lot of things. Tell me how internet works. You go ahead and tell me that. Kind of hard. There's a lot of shit that goes into it that we don't know. So I guarantee motherfuckers are smart enough to... I guarantee someone didn't throw out all the paperwork for the remote control dog program. I'm sure.
No. And someone's working
on
it.
Like, Alfred, throw that shit away. This is all fucked up. And he's like, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Put that back in his pocket, and then he's in
sold it on the black market.
Fucking home. I will get these fucking.
These were Americans. I don't know what your accent just was. It seemed like you were trying to go like German,
and then got kind of Middle Eastern. It I was just trying to include everyone.
I thought you were talking, and then you. I think the
too.
word "dog" tricked you to you kicked my dog. That fucking video.
Yeah,
That's
you've never seen that video?
No, that's the thing. Is like I bring that up often in my head. Is that you kicked my dog video?
Do you?
No.
Oh.
Never.
Well, that's where you went. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
Put your hand in there.
He almost got him.
I almost got him.
So that was a.
Is this segment
A thing I found last week. I also looked a little bit into. I don't even want to talk
Flat
about
Earth?
it. No, it wasn't. It was just a mass shooting that I didn't really know much about.
My God, he loves talking. He wants to have like. He originally asked me. He's like, "Do you want to start a mass shooting podcast?"
Dan, that's not even funny to joke
And
about.
I was like, "Oh my God!"
Why do you? What mass shooting?
Did I just read about?
Yeah.
Sandy Hook.
Oh, you just
Oh,
read
those
about
are
it?
kids, man. You're fucked up.
Well, I wanted to look into. I've heard all the people that think it wasn't real and shit, but I just wanted to look into it because I don't remember it or whatever. But man, fuck that guy. That's all I'll say. That motherfucker.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Fuck that guy.
Pretty dark.
Piece of shit. Oh my God. But I saw on Shark Tank they had a new, basically contraption to lock doors, and they were getting one of their big contracts. I think I don't think it was every school. I think it was a single district bought for every one of their classrooms this thing to lock the doors, and it's basically like a threshold under the door, and instantly it just. And the funny thing is, the guy on Shark Tank, he's trying to show that like a regular deadbolt, apparently they said it can be kicked in by an experienced thief in 6 kicks. Your deadbolt door, like the one I have in my garage, 6 kicks. The guy attempted it. This dude, he was at like 20 kicks, and the sharks are just dying, laughing, and I felt so bad. And he's
Wait,
like,
the guy trying to sell the product said
yes,
it takes it?
while the other buddy's talking about it, and he's like an army ranger, or he's like an army pilot. I can't remember what he was. He was in the army, and this dude, he's running
in the back.
and he jumps and just whoosh,
Trying to sell
and the
this product.
sharks are just laughing, and I felt so bad. So then basically he gives up, right? Because he can't do it, and the guy's like, and then he comes back and he's like,
He's out of breath.
Experience.
and he goes, obviously I'm not an experienced thief or whatever.
Yeah, but still, you gotta
so then-
troubleshoot that before.
Right,
the big
but
pitch.
so I think the issue was it was on a set, so there wasn't actual structural integrity. So the whole thing was moving, whereas a door would be more stable, and all the force would go onto the lock. So basically, what happens is they go show him his thing, and it did when he kicked that, the whole thing did move. Like the actual door itself moved a lot less, and they say it's like impossible. But so he gave it one more fucking try on the old deadbolt, and this time he ran way back, and he just comes flying in, and just whoosh, and he kicked straight through the motherfucker. He came flying through it too. It looked dangerous as shit, but it was
like, fuck it, I'm doing it.
He was so angry. He looked like he was gonna
Sent it.
yeah, but it was fucking sweet. But so I saw that. That's cool. But the that's Sandy Hook guy, man.
I don't know anything about him. I try not to involve myself or dive into stuff like that. I don't know. Doesn't really serve me any benefit knowing about those kind of people.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. That's just how I've always been about them.
I mean, that's the thing too. Is that a lot of the thing they say is like, we have to stop putting this person's name on the news. You got to stop putting, their accolades. Like he got 50. It's like a fucking game to these people now. It's like the most killing right now is whatever 200. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna get 400 kills. It's like, and so it's a fucking game to these psychopaths. And this guy had I can't remember what I read. Like he had huge, massive boards of like all the details of each the previous shootings, and what guns this guy used, how many kills this guy had, all this shit. I'm like,
why, he was just doing it like a game or something? Is that what you're
they're all that's essentially what some people believe, that some of them are doing it to beat the previous one. And this fucking guy, every person he killed was a first grader. I shouldn't say first. He killed 3 teachers too, but they were first graders, 6 and 7-year-olds.
How many did he get?
I don't like the way you said that.
Like 20 total.
How many did he get?
Well, I mean, it's nothing compared to that guy in Vegas.
20 total, I think.
Yeah.
He shot every single kid but one more than once.
Wow.
And so, but yeah, he killed his mom before he left.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I knew
there
that.
was they don't know, they couldn't confirm, but he might have gotten in a argument the day before at the school, because his mom had some relation to the school. I think she was like, I don't know. But there was some connection he had to, and they thought he might have been the guy that had an altercation with the teacher the day before, and that's kind of what pushed him over the edge. But I don't know if that's the case, because clearly he had all this research. They were saying like loads, like
You don't do
all
that
sorts.
in a night.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. That's not an impulse over a night thing.
Maybe
especially
he went there.
Maybe it got
to give his
expedited.
final- Yeah, he's like,
But-
I'm gonna go start a fight.
Yeah,
No.
and maybe he wasn't gonna. I don't know if he was scoping out the school. He was just doing a mass shooting. Either way, the guy's a fucking piece of shit and a psycho, and he was gonna do it. We don't know.
Sick people out there.
Yeah, just scumbags.
So how do we switch it from mass shootings?
Everything else I have here is like Kyle notes. I have the Zach vs. Kyle NHL saga.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
You guys weren't even there for it.
I have.
we've heard-
Well, I guess we can go to this one. We have craziest bar stories. Well, with Kyle was like as a bartender. Kyle was like as a bartender
Kyle's
and
from
otherwise.
I mean, he's done both. He's on both sides of it.
Yeah, yours could be
Yours
you
comes
you
from
or
this-
otherwise.
See, the problem is with crazy bar stories, you don't remember them. So I would need a historian that has been there with me.
Well, anything
So,
you remember.
He called him
Obviously.
a historian, whoever this person is.
I mean,
A
whoever,
travel
but-
vlogger or something.
If,
Need someone
if
to
that's
document.
what you want from me, you got to give me a week or something to kind of get some stories together, because they all start to blur together.
The other thing
There was a 12-on-12 brawl outside of Kincaid's one time with all of my hockey buddies from Robert Morris against a bunch of like completely dressed like Muslim men, like in shawls. Like literally, it was a 12-on-12 brawl. I was just standing there watching from inside the bar.